The Stage 1 challenges finished for North America, EMEA, Korea, Japan, APAC, Brazil, and Latin America. Here are the 12 teams who will be competing to win the very first 2022 Masters event at Reykjavik. Let's first start off with North America, and the winner of challenges for North America, the Guard. This team was only made very late last year on November the 5th, and they've already become one of the top teams in North America, with the active squad of Net, Valen as their IGL, Jonah P, Sire Player, and Trent. Sam is currently inactive with MCE as their coach. The second and final North American representative is Optic Gaming. Optic Gaming is basically the Team Envy team which they played last year. Evanes as their IGL, Victor, Crashies, Ye, and Marv completing the squad, with Shet as their coach. With a bit of a change in EMEA due to FPX won't be able to participate due to the visa issues between Russia and Ukraine, G2 Esports will be the top seeded team. Their squad consists of Mixwell, who was inactive during some parts of the challenges, and Kellogg's had to play for them, but Mixwell is now back in the active squad as their captain, Nookie as their IGL, Avova, and their newly recruited Hoodie and Meadow. They also recruited Pipson as their coach as well during the off-season. Fnatic is the big talking point coming into Reykjavik with a total of 2 lone players and 1 substitute. Due to Durka getting contact with COVID-19 and Brave AF suspended due to some comments that he made to someone in messages. Boaster as their IGL, Mystic, and Magnum will basically be the remaining squad 5 during challenges, while Autumn as their substitute, and for their 2 lone players we have Farouz from Alliance and Hyber from Koi. These 2 players will play for Durka and Brave AF, but we don't know if Durka is actually going to be making it to Reykjavik, and Mini as their head coach. Team Liquid will be replacing FPX's spot for Reykjavik due to visa issues. Soulcast, Link, Scream, Yampi as their IGL, and Navira will basically say exactly the same from last year, and Sliggy will also return as their coach. The only Korean representative for this LAN event, DRX, is basically the former Vinstrikers roster. Stax, RB, Zest as their captain, Buzz, and Mako will be in the squad. Currently inactive is Bayan, who is on loan to F4Q, and King, who is on loan to Onslayers. As of right now, the coaches consist of their head coach Termi and their 2 remaining coaches of Agency and Glow. The only Japanese representative is not Crazy Raccoon, but Zeta Division. Laz as their captain, Crow, Deb, Sugar Zero, and Ten beated out Crazy Raccoon in the grand final. Makiba is the only inactive player, and their two coaches includes Junior and XQQ. For the APAC region, Paper Rex won the challenges against Zerzia in the grand final. Their squad consists of Mind Freak, Forsaken, Benkai as their captain, David A, and Jing as their coach consists of Alex only. Speaking of Zerzia, this team is basically the former X10 Crit roster. Foxy as their IGL, Sushi Boys, Scary, Cruz, and Surf to replace Pattyfan, who is now moved over to Overwatch. For their coaching staff, it is still Zeus, who will be staying with the team from X10. For Brazil, get up and loud for loud. Well, look at that. As this squad is basically named the Brazilian powerhouse of Brazil. Aspas, Les, Pancata, Sadhawk, and Saucy didn't even lose a single match on their way onto Reykjavik, with BZKA as their coach. Crew Esports will once again represent Latin America. They haven't really changed anything with Klaus as their IGL, Mizzino, Nags, Delzik, and Kesnet, but they did add Weight as a substitute due to Kesnet saying some very interesting things to a player. B Tony is their coach, as Onur has moved over to Leviathan. And finally, the last team who will be in Reykjavik is Ninjas and Pajamas, as they won against Leviathan in the Brazil versus Latin America playoffs, or the Brazil Latin America LCQ, I guess, for Reykjavik. And they also have a new Brazilian squad consisting of their IGL Zand, John, BNJ, Bezen1, and Kalzen. As their coach will consist of Rory, but however, due to health issues, he won't be able to make it, as Fleur will be in the team as their coach. So that's really about it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Goodbye.